Hey guys, I am back. It's time for travel. We are on our way to Rhodes. We are currently at the Oslo airport and we are gonna check in some bags. It's been quite a smooth journey so far from my hometown to here with train. Could be worse because the trains were not going as usual, but that's pretty normal here in Norway. But it got resolved just before I was gonna go, so that was smooth, nice. So now we're here. We have quite some time before our flight. It's currently 11 o'clock and the flight leaves at 12:45. So now it's a project here of just checking in our luggage. I got quite a heavy bag. It's bang on 32 kilos. Last time I measured it, but I'm gonna check now because if it's over I have to make a switch. And Kasper also has some heavy luggage with him. Since we're going to Rhodes, the island in Greece, we need to bring our own bikes for the races. It's not the luxury of having the truck with us with all our race bikes. And I'm so lucky to have Kasper with me here as well. He's gonna race for his new club, Sandvika, or Region Øst. How are you feeling about that?
Feeling very good. I'm stressing because I don't have this flight tag.
You lost a bag tag. How did you manage to do that? Not so straightforward, but can't you just print another one? Anyway, we're gonna check our bikes in now and then do the luggage and security check and hope everything goes smoothly. So according to the scale, the bag was 32.5, but nobody said anything, so I guess it's okay. 2 years ago when I sent my bike to Rhodes, it didn't arrive, so I hope for better luck this time. But yeah, it's just a waiting game. That's also the reason it's traveling tips for anyone flying to the races. Always bring your helmet and your shoes inside your carry-on luggage, and then you will be okay probably if something doesn't get all the way through. So everything is not going super smooth.
It's very weird because they know it's going to be like 20 bikes on the plane, but when you come at the airport 1 hour before, they don't know it.
They're not prepared. Be prepared.
Be prepared.
So I apparently delivered mine at the wrong check-in.
And I didn't get my ticket to the bike bag, so she tried to scam me, so I need to pay again, but I have a receipt this time.
So it'll be interesting to see which bikes do get the roads and which do not. We go to security now. By the way, we have a transfer in Athens, so that makes it super complicated as well. Everybody made it through security. Now I'm gonna show you the best place to buy some carbs before a fly from OSL. Okay, carbs sorted. 2 days until the race, so carbs are very important. Heading to the gate, 45 minutes until departure with Aegean. So I did a double check of the bike bag and it's supposed to be registered, so you can just hope for the best. Now it's time to board the plane. Maybe I'll do a little flight review. Let me know down in the comments if I should do more flight reviews. I'll try my best. So the plane is pretty full, as you can see, and I'm in a back row economy seat, but the space is like okay. I don't know if I'm gonna test the recline. We're gonna be ready for takeoffs as scheduled, I think. So I'm looking forward to see if there's a meal service on this plane. Correction, we did not take off on time. They said it was due to so many bicycles on this plane. We're probably 20 riders just on this single plane from Norway, all going to the same race. So we're still waiting here, 20 minutes past departure time. Okay, we're about 40 minutes into the flight. Seating is okay. I tried to sleep a little bit, but wasn't possible. Probably because of the iced coffee I drank earlier today. Not the best decision. However, I'm lucky to have a seat by the window. When checking in on the app, you were free to choose whatever seat you wanted in the back of the plane without additional charge, so that's a pretty neat feature. And I wish more airlines would do the same. It's a full plane and it's kind of noisy. However, I have my headphones, so can't really complain about that. Screen says about 3 hours more to Athens. For those of you wondering, we're flying an Airbus A320-200 to Athens, and I believe that's also the plane that's going to take us from Athens to Rhodes. An hour into the flight, it was time for meal service. I was seated too far back to choose my meal, but the Greek vegetable stew with feta cheese tasted surprisingly nice. If any Greeks are watching, please let me know down in the comments the name of this dish. It tastes good to be plain food. We also received a banana and oat snack as a kind of dessert. All in all, I'm very satisfied with getting meal service on these Aegean flights, which is not that usual on economy flights in Europe in general. The rest of the flight was spent editing this very video, which was fine, but a little bit cramped in the economy cabin. I also ate some food I brought from Oslo, as well as spending some time reading. And before I knew it, it was time for landing. The run into Athens airport from northeast is scenic, where you approach from the Aegean Sea, where the airline I fly today also has taken its name from. The landing, however, reminded me more of my flights with Ryanair. By then, the people were already standing up in the aisle, but as a busy traveler, I knew these guys would only be crammed into the same bus for longer. We entered the airport, ready for the 5-hour transfer time that was ahead. And what do you do then? You go lounge searching. However, most of these lounges were reserved for business class, and when we finally found one where you could buy access, we were told that the price would be 50 euros and that we could only stay for a measly 3 hours. So the lounge turned out to be super expensive, time restricted, and I don't even know if the food was going to be any good. So yeah, we head for the more basic option. Go find a restaurant, order some food, and then sit there until we have to go to the gate. Anyways, it's nice to also walk a little around the airport, so you avoid getting those bloated legs that you tend to get if you sit around too much. So I'm gonna use this opportunity to go and explore the airport a little bit as well. As I said, it's almost 5 hours in total at the airport, so now 4 hours until departure or the next flight, so why not do some sightseeing. Our mission now is to find some cheap water, because it was like 6 euros for a liter at the restaurant. What's the cost here? 5.95. 5.95 for how much? A liter. Oh my god. Water is big fucking business in Greece, apparently, because you can't even find water in tax-free. They probably don't sell it here, so the restaurants can earn more money. That's my conspiracy theory of the day. They only have the water of life. This shit is turning into a game of water finding. We only found Aribo so far. I know there's a water fountain. Yeah, that would be the last resort, but I would like a bottle. The search continues.
What? Det er billig. Det er jo shady vann, der logoen er løs og sånn. Sport Max. Exactly what we need. Let's go.
We found the holy water.
2 for 10 liksom. Nei. Det er mye billigere.
So time undoubtedly goes fast when you're having fun. It's already 9 o'clock. It's 1.5 hours until the departure. So I'm gonna go get myself some dinner so we can get a nice finish to this day of eating, I guess. So I'm now out there to explore my option before everything closes. So this toast I got is probably not worthy a dinner. We'll soon find out if I need something more for the day. So fueling a little more up with some more pizza. Thank you Storm for saving some pizza for me. After this, it didn't take long before boarding began, and after another bus ride, we entered today's second A320. With Casper behind me, I had once again claimed a window seat. The weather had turned out quite filthy during our layover, and the plane took off in pitch black darkness. I am quite familiar with the island of Rhodes after racing here 3 times already, and when descending, I actually identified our hotel from above. The approach followed the northern coast before we in the end enjoyed a smoother landing than on the previous flight.
Bra bremser da.
So my main suitcase arrived. Now I'm more excited to see if my bike actually made it. Probably get the answer in just a few minutes. Guess what? All guys got their bags. Went much better than they ever could expect. No hassle today. Now it's time to leave for the hotel. And that concludes this day of traveling. Casper is also very satisfied.
I traveled to China last year. This trip was longer. And we are like 5 hours away.
Now it's on to some weeks of racing on roads. Look very much forward to that. And yeah, see you guys around.